Thanks for watching our tutorial on updating slideshow pictures. Every .city contains about 30,000 cities and 3,100 counties. However, the slideshow pictures on the top of each city and county are generic pictures. By changing the pictures included in the slideshow to match your city or county, residents visiting your homepage in every .city will immediately feel at home. Before we go through the mechanics of changing your homepage slideshow, I would like to briefly discuss the strategy of taking or using pictures to be used for slides in a slideshow. A slideshow picture on a website has a very unusual height to width ratio. Additionally, there is a graphic on the left side of the screen that will cover part of the picture. And finally, mobile devices have a very small screen size. The best size for a picture to be displayed on a desktop computer is 1170 pixels wide by 375 pixels high, with the subject of the picture being on the right 2/3. Since cameras don't take pictures with those dimensions, there are several options available to you. The easiest option is to upload your picture and then use our crop button to trim off the top and bottom thirds of the picture, leaving the middle third to be displayed. If you use this option, the middle third of the picture should be the part you want displayed. The crop button will be available to you after you upload your picture. The next option is to manually trim the picture yourself, selecting the preferred third of the picture to be used for the slide. And if you have the capability, trim the picture to the exact size of 1170 by 375. Lastly, you can specify different pictures for desktop or mobile display, so when you upload pictures, you should check to see how they look on both devices so you're making the best choice. When I start this tutorial, I'm already signed in, and I've selected City Government in Cisco, Utah as my connection to manage. I'm using Cisco as it's a ghost town, so our tutorial today will not affect a real community. I have also opened a separate browser tab for the public Cisco website so we can quickly see the changes we will be making. From the dashboard, click on the home page slideshow. That takes us to a list of our slideshow pictures, and in this case, none have been added yet, so we will click Add New Slide. Keep in mind that as soon as we add a single slide, the first slide will replace the display of the generic slides. We can now select a picture from our computer. Click Choose File. Select the picture you want to use and click Open. Next, select whether you want this picture to be included in your group for desktop and mobile, desktop only, or mobile only. Enter the sort order for this slide. The sort order determines the order in which the slides will be displayed. Entries for sort order work just like alphabetical order in a phone book. A comes before B, A1 comes after A, but before B. A1A comes after A1, but before B. This enables you to insert new slides whenever you like. We will enter a sort order of A. Make sure Active is checked if you are ready for the slide to be included and click Submit. Your picture will be uploaded and put in the right order. Done, you now have your first slide. You will also see 4 buttons available to you. Replace with local pictures for when you want to upload a different picture. Crop pictures when you want to trim off the upper and lower thirds to reduce any distortion because of the picture's dimensions. Modify slide is when you need to change the sort order or active status of the slide, and delete slide permanently deletes the slide. So let's add another slide by clicking Add New Slide. We will repeat the same process, picking a different picture and submitting it, this time entering a sort order of C. Right away, I can tell this picture is too big for a slide, and when it's too big, the picture on the website will be distorted. Let's go take a look. Refresh the page. There's our first slide, and we need to wait for our second slide. Notice how everything is squished together, flattening the picture. When looking at the slideshow, if the mouse is over one of the slides, the slideshow will no longer advance until you move the mouse off the slide. Let's return back to our dashboard and try to fix it. How many of you remember what we need to do now? That's right, we will crop the picture to remove the top and bottom thirds. We will lose most of the sky and a lot of the foreground. Let's give it a try by clicking Crop Picture. Now that looks much better. Let's switch back to the Cisco website to see how it looks now. Refresh the page. Great, it does look better. Let's return to the dashboard and add one more slide. Click Add New Slide one more time. Fill out the form and click Submit. Perfect, all done. Let's take one last look at the Cisco website to see how it looks. Refresh the page. Looks like a great place to visit. All done. Let's finish by switching back to our dashboard. The final two things I want to mention is this entire process also works just fine with a smartphone. So you can quickly switch from generic pictures to local pictures by simply walking around town and taking some pictures. However, when you do, you should remember the strategy I talked about up front. Your picture content should be in the middle third of your picture horizontally, with the primary content being on the right 2/3. By using your smartphone, you can sign into every city, go to your dashboard, click Add New Slide, and then take and upload your picture in a single step. Everything else works exactly the same. And the last reminder is about copyrights. You cannot use pictures that you do not have the rights to. Just because a picture is on the internet does not mean you can download it and then upload it to your slideshow. You need to make sure you have legal rights to the picture. Thanks for watching our tutorial on updating slideshow pictures. And if you have any questions, please visit our support page. Check out our frequently asked questions as well as our searchable knowledge base for even more answers. If you don't see what you're looking for, please submit your question into our knowledge base. Thanks again.